On to the day's other news now. Workers at mines in South Africa have walked out. They've demanded better wages and living conditions, and they join thousands of others already on strike at the Lonmin platinum mine. 44 people there were killed during protests last week. Al Jazeera's Haru Mutasa joins me now from RASIMONE. Haru, we've seen a flurry of political activity over the past few days. The president visited the families, or certainly the location of where those deaths occurred. A good move for him?
It was a good move up to a certain point. People were expecting him to come. They wanted to hear what he had to say. And he basically consoled them. He said it was unfortunate what happened, and he's put in place a kind of commission to try and look into the killings and deal with the people who are guilty or responsible for that. Where he went wrong is apparently when he addressed the workers, he then told them that he's going to go and visit the site of the massacre, if I can call it that. He got into his motorcade and drove off. He didn't stop, and that has left a bitter taste in people's mouths. It's also basically highlighted a big issue here, the issue of inequality and poverty. People are frustrated, and they feel that politicians, like the president, for example, have forgotten about them on the ground. And we visited miners here at this particular mine, the Royal Bafokeng Platinum Mine, another mine about an hour from the Lonmin Platinum Mine. The striking workers had this to say. Miners protest outside another platinum mine in South Africa. They work for the Royal Bafokeng Platinum Mine, 1 hour from Marikana, where thousands of rock drill operators have been striking for nearly 2 weeks.
So I don't have to be afraid to stand here and talk about my complaint. I'm complaining because I want money. I'm here for money. I'm here for my kids.
Some get impatient and demand to meet mine bosses in person. The police try to defuse tensions. The police have offered to escort some of the mine workers onto the property so they can meet the mine bosses and give them their list of demands. The problem is those workers over there don't trust the police, and they don't want anyone to go with them anyway. 34 striking miners were killed at Lonmin Platinum Mine when police opened fire last week. Do you trust the police?
No. I don't give them trust, because they already do murder on Marikana. So what we want, we just need a money, and we have no discussion with the police.
Platinum mine bosses have told workers they can't afford to increase salaries, saying the industry is struggling. But these workers don't believe them.
Haru, it seems that this situation itself, as it develops over the days, has all the markings, you might say, of becoming a great opportunity for politicians to stamp their mark. The bigger question will be whether people who've entrusted their faith in these elected officials will allow them to do so.
That is the thing. What we've seen over the past few days is people coming out of the woodworks. Some politicians who haven't said anything in a long time coming up trying to whip up emotions. This is a very crucial year for President Jacob Zuma. His party, the ANC, the African National Congress, has an elective conference in December, and he needs the unions to back him if he wants a second term as party leader. Now, what we're also seeing and hearing, for example, like you can see the police behind me, they've been called out to this mine, the second mine now where workers have gone on protest. We're hearing there's another mine about 15 minutes or so from here, and they've told their mine bosses that by Friday, if they don't get their pay increase, they will also down tools and join the strike. So this situation has potential to actually get bigger than it is, and President Zuma is under a lot of pressure. He knows he has to appease the unions, he has to appease the workers. At the same time, he has to watch his back. He's fighting for his political survival, and he has to do the right things if he hopes to get a second term as a party leader.
Well, we shall see what happens. For the moment, Haru, thanks for bringing us up to speed. Thank you.